Welcome to this tutorial on how to write a reflection report for a talk given by an industry expert. Today, I'll be guiding you through the process of crafting a thoughtful and comprehensive reflection report. Whether you're reflecting on a guest lecture, a webinar, or an industry panel discussion, this tutorial will provide you with the tools you need to analyze and articulate your insights effectively. You'll see an example after each move is explained. Please pause the video to read the example carefully. First, let's talk about the introduction. This section sets the stage for your reflection report. Start with an overview of the meeting. Describe when and where the talk took place and the context or theme of the event. Next, provide a brief introduction to the industry expert. Mention their name, position, and background to give your readers an idea of their expertise. Finally, state the purpose of your reflection report. Explain why you're writing this report and what you aim to achieve with it. Now, let's take a look at an example. The second move is to summarize the talk. This helps to provide context and detail for your reflections. Identify and summarize the key topics discussed by the industry expert. What were the main points they covered? Highlight the main insights and takeaways from the talk. What did you find most valuable or interesting? Explain the relevance of the talk to your academic and career interests. How does the information relate to what you're studying or your future career plans? Now, we'll see an example. Let's move on to the critical analysis. This is where you evaluate and analyze the content of the talk. Assess the credibility and expertise of the industry expert. What makes them a reliable source of information? Examine the evidence and examples they provided. Were they convincing and well-supported? Analyze the strengths and weaknesses of the arguments presented. What were the strong points and where did they fall short? Compare the talk with academic literature or other expert opinions. How does it align or differ from other sources you've encountered? Let's go ahead and review an example. Next, reflect on how the talk contributes to your learning and development. Identify new concepts or ideas you learned during the talk. What new knowledge did you gain? Reflect on how the talk expands your understanding of the industry or field. How does it inform your future academic or career choices? Think about how the insights from the talk can be applied to your personal and professional goals. What strategies or ideas will you implement? Discuss any actionable steps or strategies inspired by the talk. What actions will you take moving forward? Here is an example to illustrate. Finally, let's wrap up with the conclusion. Recap the main points discussed in your reflection report. Summarize the key insights and reflections. Share your final thoughts on the value and significance of the industry expert talk. How did it impact you? Conclude with closing remarks on the overall learning experience and its impact. Reflect on how the experience has contributed to your growth. Here's an example. By following these steps, you'll be able to write a comprehensive and insightful reflection report. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and best of luck with your report.